Ah, man. I need an inhaler to catch my breath. 2 hours of this sorry excuse for a show called SmackDown is absolutely suffocating and has me on the brink of an asthma attack. Parliament! My God, you would think after Hulk Hogan's passing, we'll get a half-decent show reminding everybody what's special about professional wrestling. But of course, we didn't get that. This SmackDown show absolutely sucked. Y'all, come on, can we talk about anything else but this show? Let's talk about if aliens are real, or let's talk about GTA 6, if AI gonna take over humanity. Or maybe what's your favorite dessert? Let's talk about anything else but this stupid ass show. And speaking of desserts, that's a good segue to Jelly Roll coming out, starting off as SmackDown. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. Jelly Roll, he cut a pretty flawless promo. I was impressed. I just put you over. I said you had a good promo, right? Great. You need a little bit more work at the Performance Center, but this is your first time wrestling, so you know what I mean? I like your intro music, that's cool. But you know what's not cool? When you go on Stephanie McMahon podcast and say some crap like this.
The Roman era has been Attitude Era fire to me. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
And I'm the old protective, and I know somebody online right now, like, how dare... It's like, but look, man, if we're always looking for what happened then.
Yeah,
it's like,
this
but
is your experience.
Also, y'all, if we're always looking for what happened then, we're never going to love what's happening now.
That's true.
Don't make us look up 10 years from now and be like, damn, that Roman era was really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, except it's crazy now. Except that we're in it right now.
Be in the
fire.
moment.
And it's fire. Like, it's fire right now.
It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. You lying sack of shit. You can't even compare the Attitude Era to the Roman Reigns era. Even this era now. Why? Why do you think this era now is better than that era? Because your fat ass is on SummerSlam? I mean, scam? Bro, just come in, cut your little nice promos, sing a country song, do your SummerSlam match, and find the nearest exit to the WWE. Seriously, bro, like, I'm trying to rock with you, bro, but my God. When you saying some stupid shit like this, on the week we got the greatest wrestler of all time, I gotta start saying it, Hulk Hogan, we're not here without the Hulkster. Hulkamania lives forever. Yeah, Hulk Hogan might have passed away, but Hulkamania will live forever, and it'll live through Bobby Monsoon. Now, in addition to WWE giving the heartfelt tribute to Hulk Hogan, we all knew, or we all guessed, that TKO and the corporate fucks was gonna look at this to try to take advantage of it or try to capitalize off it. We see that they came out with the Hulk Hogan Legacy Collection merchandise where you could buy a few shirts. Hopefully a percentage of it is going to Hulk Hogan and them people. And it's just had me thinking like, man, does TKO really think them coming out with a Hulk Hogan Legacy Collection is gonna help them get them out of the... Yo, bro, who let a fly in here? Does TKO really think them coming out with a Hulk Hogan Legacy Collection is gonna get them out of the... It ain't gonna get them out of the $3 billion of debt. But SmackDown starts off with a segment. Jelly Roll, he cuts a good promo. You know, I be fucking with Jelly Roll, but he did cut a good promo on Logan Paul. They go back and forth. Logan Paul tries to go with some heat or whatever. Drew McIntyre comes in, then Randy Orton comes in, and it's like... We're talking about Randy Orton. I said this a few videos ago. I'm going to keep beating the dead horse. Randy Orton, the legend killer, the apex predator, is in a SummerSlam, the first two-night event SummerSlam, doing absolutely nothing but some straight shit for advertisements. They only got Jelly Roll there and Logan Paul there to grab their fan bases. And it's like, dog, Randy Orton has done nothing significant since he came back to WWE after his injury. Literally nothing. The more and more I get deeper and deeper in watching AEW, the harder it is to watch WWE. Seriously. Now, it's always been hard to watch WWE, especially in this Paul Levesque era. But man, it's just... it's just coming to a different level. I just watched the first match on AEW Dynamite be Hangman Adam Page and Wheeler Yuta, where Hangman Adam Page was on the brink of choking Wheeler Yuta out literally with a chain. And man, the first match on Crackdown, because you got to be smoking crack to enjoy this show. The first match is Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez. And the storyline behind this is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair becoming best friends before they win the tag team titles that no one gives a shit about. No one cares about the women's tag team titles. I wish they discontinue that, just like I wish they discontinue this stupid ass show. Literally, I can't make this up. If you're watching SmackDown, you know I'm not lying. The storyline is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair becoming BFFs. I'm almost 40, spending my Friday night watching this crap. Next, you got a match coming out of nowhere. Chelsea Green and Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill attacks Chelsea Green backstage. She beats her up until they get to the ring. The Her Service comes out. They jump Jade Cargill, whatever happens. Then who comes save the day? Bianca Belair? No. Who comes save the day? Tiffany Stratton. Creatively, Triple H, creatively, when you're writing this down on a piece of paper, what sense does this make? They are fighting for the Women's Undisputed Championship. Why the fuck would Tiffany Stratton be coming down to help Jade Cargill? Let me know in the comments if I'm bugging. What sense does this make creatively? The lack of effort that's being put in these storylines and shows is laughable. My God, man, and Chelsea Green, when you have actual stars, they are booked so horribly. Chelsea Green, first and foremost, the Women's U.S. Championship should be on Chelsea Green. You have it on Julia, and Julia is pulling the Io Sky. She hasn't been defending the title or nothing. She just won the title. Nobody wants to challenge her for the U.S. title. Discontinue that title too. After that, Cody Rhodes comes out. He basically says he wants the old John Cena. He wants the babyface John Cena, the loyalty, respect John Cena. What do you do with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam? Do you turn him heel? Do you turn him babyface? You keep him babyface. If he wins the title, then it's like, it's not going to be that same celebration like it was WrestleMania 40. Far from it. It's not going to be no actually celebration. He might get booed. If he goes heel and The Rock doesn't come out, I don't know if that's going to hit either, because we all kind of see him coming heel a mile away. That's why I don't think they're going to do that. Plus, he's still a top merch seller. I don't think Cody Rhodes wants to turn heel right now, so I'm very interested to see what they're going to do at SummerSlam with this. Man, you got Solo Sikoa and his bum line, along with Jeff Cobb, Bachaloa, and that other 7 dude, Tyler. Oh yeah, Akuta Matata, 7-foot Akuta Matata. He gets hit with a chair. He no-sells it. This feud, I'm so over this feud. I thought Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa was gonna be a good feud a few months ago. Now I'm just like, oh my God, get it over with. It's stale. It's boring. No one cares about the bum line. No one cares about this feud. No one cares about Big Jim coming out. Now, the main event of SmackDown had me thinking like, man, remember the old type of main events of SmackDown? I remember it was a match, Triple H versus Taz. I remember Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy. I remember Stone Cold versus Eddie Guerrero. The main event of SmackDown tonight is Andrade and Rey Fenix versus the Wyatt shit. I like Andrade and Rey Fenix. I'm not gonna lie, but come on, these dudes are not on a main event level of SmackDown yet. Not because of their in-ring work, just because there's no type of storylines to it. They're building it. They did a promo when they was outside, and I'm liking what they're doing. They're building it. But this is the main event, your second key mark show of the week? Dog, how do you get a DQ for dragging the ref out? Like the girl from the Wire 6, I forgot, Nikki Cross. She drags out the ref and they got a DQ. So when you do a DQ, somebody's supposed to win, somebody's supposed to lose. Who won and lost then? Everybody's going crazy. You know how SmackDown books everything. Oh, everything's a 3-man tag match, triple threat tag, 6-man tag, 10-man tag, 20-man tag, 100-man tag. Everything's a fucking multiple tag matches, but I'm looking forward to SummerSlam because we're gonna have a 6-man tag match for the World Heavyweight Championships. That's great. The only thing I don't like is the Street Profits had the same titles, didn't get a chance to defend them one time, not once on a PLE. But it's convenient that the Wire shit get to defend their titles at the first 2-night SummerSlam, the scam of the century. The only way to make this up is to have the Street Profits climb that ladder, grab the titles, and retain the gold. That's the only way to make that up. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about SmackDown, and I don't even know what to ask what y'all think about it, man, because it was absolutely nothing that happened on the show. Oh, I got one. What do you think about Jelly Roll talking about the Roman Reigns era was as fire as the Attitude Era? Do you think that crap as well? And I'm talking to the people that was actually alive and actually watching the Attitude Era, or if you probably caught up on it on YouTube, but catching up on something on YouTube, you had to be there. Just like you had to be there in the early 90s to understand how pivotal, how big Hulk Hogan was, how important he was to professional wrestling and life itself. Some moments you just gotta be there. But man, if you looked it up on YouTube, I know this is a different era or whatever, so we could take that too. You know what I mean? It's just a certain feeling when you're there though. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. Are y'all ready for the scam of the century, SummerSlam? And will you be tuning in? We're gonna bust it up. We're gonna talk about it in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. Also, now that it's been a day since Hulk Hogan has passed, have any one of y'all caught up on the matches or the stories of Hulk Hogan and how important he was, the greatest heel turn of all time? John Cena could have learned a lot from the Hulkster when it talks about turning heel. But let me know what y'all think about all that, though. I'm going to check y'all out in the comments. It's Bobby Monsoon, 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye!